Hi, I'm Christy. I want to talk to you today about occupational therapy. I should preface it by saying that I am not a medical professional. This is not intended to diagnose or anything along those lines. It is for informational purposes only. Occupational therapy deals with fine motor skills, things like grasping or feeding or doing fasteners to get dressed. It's anything that occupies your time, and that means anything that you want to do or you need to do. It can be things like cooking or shopping, eating, self-care, those kinds of issues. And some people ask, well, why would you do it for kids then? They don't have an occupation. Well, actually, they do. School and play is their job. In fact, my son likes to say that school is his work. The tools that therapists use to complete occupational therapy really amaze me at times. The creativity that they need just blows my mind. I've seen them use things like swings, shaving cream, beads, scooters, the sewing cards that you use a shoelace with, all kinds of different things. They figure out how to do adaptations or modifications to activities so that people can participate. And they make sure that they're accomplishing the goals that they've set in therapy in fun ways. Another thing that occupational therapy can address is sensory issues. And that's where things like shaving cream comes in. I've seen them use shaving cream with dye and have the kids use their fingers to mix the dye in and see what colors it makes. Or they might put things like beads inside and have them pull the beads out of the shaving cream. And that can do a dual purpose, where they're working on the grasping technique that they may need help with, but they're also working on sensory issues. I've also seen them use swings for deep sensory from the movement, and kids, it can help calm them at times. A lot of times when they're working on sensory issues too, they'll be working to push them to accept new activities or to be able to participate in new activities and not just shut down because they don't like it. And again, they make all of this fun so that progress can be made. One of the biggest challenges that I see for OTs is that it takes the creativity to know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it to meet the goals. And finding all the pieces that come together in that, it just blows my mind. Like with physical therapy, OT uses both an educational model and a private or a medical model. So in school, again, they're worried about how do you interact with your school environment? Can you participate? Can you use a pencil to write? Can you use scissors? Those kinds of things. Where in private therapy, they can deal more with some of the other sensory issues. They can also work on other issues that don't pertain to the school day. One example that comes to mind is as well as working on learning to pedal a bike in PT. My son did work on that a little bit in OT as well. So I hope that this gives you a slight glimpse into the world of occupational therapy and it helps you to understand a little bit more about what it is. I would love to hear your experiences and any questions that you have. You can leave me a comment below, or you can go to my website and contact me at www.havenofhopeforme.com. I would love to hear how your hard work is paying off. And as you see that hard work pay off, I hope that you can join me and say that life is good and there is never a dull moment.